Slucky, I just realized I was muted, but okay, let me mute this. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of this is kind of funny, but it's just like it goes to show just the type of society that we're in right now, where things are reversed. Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Rukwak, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to my Akim Wakwafim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as the speckled birds that may look like the other nations but are actually Yasharala. This is Brother Kabul Cup coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, I want to go into this whole, not necessarily this whole woman proposing to the man, but more specifically society in general. Hold on. Slakia. Society in general, where society has become extremely backwards in how they handle stuff, and how they handle stuff is basically you would think that people there are certain expectations from people, and we've gotten to the point where you think that, okay, well, you have freedom or something like that to do whatever you want, but actually no. The freedom is actually over time dwindling. All right, and this is just one part of it, of a bigger thing where when it comes to, and by the way, this is all from Esau's influence. All right, let me get that. Sirach 10 verse 3, an unwise king destroys his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And also Isaiah 10 verse 1, woe unto them that decree and righteous decree, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. So basically the thing here is that as Esau is pushing out certain laws and stuff like that, he is destroying people. And one of those laws that Esau pushes out is oh shit, I was about to say the actual word. All right, so the YAHAWAH for helping me catch myself. All right, I would have fucked up and got this video taken down. Anyway, alphabetism is one of the things, and the thing about alphabetism is that it goes against the original use of what sex is for, which is to procreate. And if people are not having kids, or people are choosing to, well, I don't want to have not even just that, but even straight people, they don't even want to have kids either anymore, because, well, fuck, I don't have money. All these different multiple fees that they're pushing on me. So even if I wanted to have a kid, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to go in debt just trying to look after this kid, and then I'm not going to be able to take care of it. I'm not going to have time for the kid or whatever. Like, that is how terrible. Wow, that's how terrible things are. Oh wow, I did not know I could do that. That's pretty cool. That's how terrible society has gotten, not just for us, but for Esau and his people as well, where everyone is suffering as a result of it. And even Esau knows this, which is why Esau has been making a lot of different laws to fix his problems. One of the things that he's done is, I believe it was a crack epidemic or something like that. When Edomites were the ones that were primarily suffering as a result of it, then that's when they said, all right, let's fix this stuff. When Edomites were suffering from lead paint, well, no, that's a bad example. The next one is abortions. When, yes, a lot of so-called black women were aborting their kids, but there was also a lot. It was also contributing to the decline of the birth rate of Edomites. So as a result of that, they said, "Oh well, abortion needs to stop because we're losing our numbers and stuff like that faster than normal." So with that, so as a result of that, it's just like they're trying to look for different ways. And the funny thing about that is even China is trying to find a way to fix their declining birth rate. I think it's specifically China, or it could be more I think no, not China. It's Japan. I think it's Japan. Maybe China too, but it's primarily Japan where they have a problem with their declining birth rates, and they're trying to look for any sort of solution, but it's just none of it's sticking. Is simply because I saw a video on this actually, where in Japan specifically, where they were saying that number one, it's not affordable. We can't. Even if we have kids, well, who's going to benefit from those kids? Like, I'm definitely not going to benefit from having the kid, because guess what? I can't even spend time with my kid because I have to work 20 fucking hours and then go to sleep as soon as I get home, or I can't even see my kids because I have to live at work in order to watch my kid. That's how bad it is in Japan, where it's genuinely miserable for them to do that. And then the solutions, again, it doesn't do anything to help them out. So again, as I said before, this is the accumulation of Esau. That's not even that maybe that specifically is not Esau, but in general, these terrible ass leaders that are not Yahawah, the Yahawashi, Slaki more specifically, they are destroying their people. But going back to Esau, Esau is the one that is making these people into these things where there's a lot of I think hold on, I kind of want to Google that. Let me see something. Has divorce rates gone up in okay, that's surprising. Oh, okay, I see what it is. So instead, there's no increase in divorce rates, but there is an increase. There is a decrease in marriages. All right. So rather than actually, people going in and bothering to marry with one another, they just say, okay, well, let me choose to marry later down in my life or not marry at all. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, in the marriage rate has gone down, all right? So people are less likely to get married, and they just don't care about doing that. And as a result of that, that's where you have the things that would be normal. Say, I want to have a family to take care of. It's not a third, my own kids, X, Y, and Z. But yet, like, no one cares about that because no one can care about that. Not that they don't care about that. Apparently, a lot of, more specifically, I just want to say specifically because this is what I've heard. This is not anything I can prove, but I'm pretty sure I've heard a lot of men, myself included, they want to get married. They want to have kids, of course, but they can't because of either the dating scene, or if not the dating scene, the affordability is garbage. So it's just like, well, why would I have a kid if me having a kid is just gonna put myself in debt, or I just can't afford to take care of the said kid, or I can't even, let alone take care of a fucking wife altogether. All right, and it's just like there's so much headache that goes in on it, that so many people have just decided to, okay, well, fuck it, I'm just going to give up. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something else, X, Y, and Z and stuff like that, which is why there was that one video game. I forgot the name, Stellara something. Pragmata. A lot of men, they were saying how they liked that game because, I can pretend to be a fucking father or something to this little girl and stuff like that. And me personally, I didn't play. I didn't really take any interest in it myself. I thought, oh yeah, sure, that's cool. And honestly, I more so realized that it was like a father simulator, quote unquote, game. obviously it's not really a father simulator. I don't know. I didn't see the gameplay, but obviously it's not a father simulator. It's more so, I guess, just something for, I don't know, just the experience of, I have this. You as a player have to look after this kid and whatever. Which the kid is an android, not an actual kid, but it's something that is, I think, is pretty cool to add, where you have this stuff way better than the other one. But anyway, the main thing that I'm getting at is how everything in society is just, it's not designed for quote unquote traditional values, if not regular living, where you cannot, if you to what you want to do, if you want to decide that I want to get married, I want to have kids, I want to live a normal life where I'm isolated from all this extra stuff that these Edomites are trying to impose on people. You can't do that. You cannot live that way. Even if you're taking your kids to school, what they're doing in schools is they are apparently forcing your kids to learn certain things that are just not the best. All right, to keep things simple. They're not to your liking. All right, that's basically the thing, where when it comes to book readings or something like that, it's like, instead of inviting a president or like Barack Obama, they invite drag queens and stuff like that, or alphabet people, which it's like, okay, well, I if I don't want that for my kid, why the fuck would you just do that behind my back and stuff like that? That's just so unfair. And it's just like, you're just trying to force my kid to be a way that I did not say I want them to be. But they're using Esau is using schools to indoctrinate and teach them the way they want them to be, rather than allowing the parents to actually teach them. Okay, which is why a lot of people have been, again, it's a part of it. It's a part of the reason why people don't really mess with schools as much, but they just don't have a choice. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And the reason why I really like this verse, because it really shows you an image. It paints an image on how the world is upside down. And when I say upside down, I mean like what is supposed to be right, it's demonized, and what's supposed to be wrong, it is applauded. And that's the thing with YAHAWAH, where the Lord's laws, the Lord's word, it's the wrong thing, it's the hateful thing, it's ugly, it's this, that, and the third. But if Esau says, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, it pushes that, because even think about it like this. If you remember, I don't know what, 20 plus years, yeah, definitely 20 plus years ago, but in early 2000s, it was illegal for people to be alphabets. So then, as it was illegal, people didn't like that. People would side eye people for doing that type of stuff and for thinking that stuff is cool. But then again, as Esau gradually made people comfortable with it, then okay, well, this is the cool thing, this is the norm, this is all right, this is fine, and stuff like that. And all those morals and stuff like that, all those standards that people used to have, it's gone away. And the funny thing about that is that moral standard, that drawing a line and stuff like that, that is constantly changing. And when I say constantly changing, I genuinely mean it, because people are now starting to, I don't want to say it, but people are, the range of what is acceptable to quote unquote love is growing. I'll end it there. I'll leave it at that. Okay, because lest I say something that gets this video taken down, but you should understand what I mean, where first it was just same sex, but now it's just growing on to be more and more things. And people, these people are nasty and crazy. All right, next, Romans 1 verse 26, for this cause Yahawadah Romans 1 verse 26, for this cause Romans 1:26, for this cause Yahweh gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature. Where the thing here is that you have women that, not even that women slakia, but men that don't see women as the exact same things as what they are before, and that's changed to be something as like I don't know, a nuisance or unnecessary, or I don't need that because I have this, that, and the third, X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. Like, and the crazy, and I'm not gonna go into that, but I've just to keep things just know that it's not anything good. All right, where they don't care about men, they don't care about, not men, they don't care about what is normal or what Yahawadah established. It is constantly changing and getting worse. So with that, I pray this testimony was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH Hashem, YAHAWASHI Hashem, Rakwakwadah, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, above all, and Shalom.